are very fortunate to learn Srimad Bhagavatam. Today, Sunday class, we have come to a very important chapter, Rudra Gita. The Prachetas, they are the descendants of Prithu Maharaja, and they have been sent by their father to do tapas before getting into the Grihastha-ashrama. So when they go for tapas, they come to Guruvayur, the Narayana Saras Tirtha Sthalam, and the beautiful place is going to be described. After that, there only our Lord Shiva emerges from that lake and he gives the Upadesha of Rudra Gita. So very, very important chapter. Let us review last week's shloka 24 chapter 4.24. ādṛta-caturvimśhodhyāyah maitreya uvāca vijitāśvādi-rāja asīti prithuputra-prithuśravāha yavīyobhyo adadāt kāśta भ्रातृभ्यो भ्रातृवत्सलः हर्यक्षाया दिशत्प्राचीं धूम्रकेशाय दक्षिणां प्रतीचीं वृकसंज्ञाय तुर्यां द्रविणसे विभुः. Ritu's sons are described, and then the sons are described. How they were ruling in different part of the world is described. Antardana-gadim shakra labdvantardana-sanjitah apatya trayamadatta shikandinyam susammadam pavakah pavamanascha शुचिरिव्यग्नयस्पुरा वसिष्ठशापादुत्पन्नाः पुनर्योगगतिं गताः अन्तर्दानो नभस्वत्याम् अविर्दानम् अविन्दद य इन्द्रमश्वहर्तारं विद्वानपि न जग्निवान् राज्ञां वृत्तिं करादान दण्डशुल्कादिदारुणां मन्यमानो दीर्घसत्रव्याजेन विससर्जः तत्रापि हंसं पुरुषं परमात्मानमात्मदृके यजंस्तल्लोकतामाप कुशलेन समाधिना अविर्दानादविर्दानि विदुरासूदषट्सुदान् बर्हिषदं गयं शुक्लं कृष्णं सत्यं जितव्रतम् बर्हिषत्सु महाभागो आविर्दानि प्रजापतिः क्रियाकाण्डेषु निष्णातो योगेषु च कुरुद्वः यस्येदं देवयजनम् अनुयज्ञं विदन्वदः प्राचीनाग्रैः कुशैरासीत् आस्त्रितं वसुधातलं सामुद्रीं देवदेवोक्ता उपयेमे शतद्रुतिं व्यावीर्च चारु सर्वाङ्गीं किशोरीं सुष्वलङ्कृता. And then parikramandi mudvahe chakame agneshu kimiva sangavakkalu viprashe shiveneha sharirinam durlavo muneyo dadyuhu asangadyam avipsidatam atmaramopi yastvasya lokakalpasya radhasi. In the Radhasa word I told, it's only coming very few places. Where there is Lord Shiva, there will be this word comes. And Shuka has used this word once. It means Aishwaryam, it means exalted, very supreme, all those words, but actually hidden meaning Radhai, where Shiva, our favorite deity, and is Krishna and Radha. Our Lord Shiva always chants Radha Krishna Nama. Our Lord Shiva composed the Radha Kripa Kataksha Stotra. Our Lord Shiva composed Gopala Sahasranama. So our favorite Radhe, only hidden, it's not, it is Guptam. Therefore you see the word Radhase. Atma-ramopi yastvasya lokakalpasya radhase shaktya yukto vicharati ghoraya bhagavan bhavaha. Where he says a person who is born, if he is born in good family, he may do bhakti and come up in life. But if the family didn't do bhakti, the child will never have chance. Then the child will, start going to college. Then maybe by some other satsang, the child sometimes may come to temple. But if it is unlucky, it will not come. But then after he grows up into, another grihastha, entering married life, if there is some satsanga, maybe he'll come to temple at that time, even unlucky that he didn't come. Then after he grows up, maybe when he has some career issues, maybe to resolve, he'll come to Bhagavan, he didn't come. Maybe later when the children are growing and then he has problem with children, maybe Bhagavan thought he'll come to my temple and pray, he didn't come. Then maybe he got old and then he got some maturity and said, at least now let me pray if he'll come to temple, but he didn't come. He didn't come all life. At least he's going to cremation ground when he dies. There he cannot miss. Therefore, our Lord Shiva stays in the cremation ground and to bless whoever is coming there. This type of seva only our Lord Shiva does. Who can understand him? So there he comes, blesses everyone, and keep on doing tapas for their sake, so that next time around they will be having better luck. So that Bhagavan, who is always staying in the Shmashan, that Bhagavan, how did he come and meet Pracetas? Atma Ramopi Yasvasya Lokakalpasya Radhase Shaktya Yukto Vicharati Ghoraya Bhagavan Bhava. His ways are very unique and sometimes scary. No one can understand how did it happen. So Maitreya Rishi is telling, Pracetasaḥ pitur vākyaṁ śirasādāya sādhavaḥ diśaṁ pratīcīṁ prayayuhu tapasya ādṛta-cetasaḥ. Pracetasaḥ pitur vākyaṁ śirasādāya sādhavaḥ diśaṁ pratīcīṁ prayayuhu tapasya ādṛta-cetasaḥ. sa-samudram upavistīrnam apashyansu mahatsarah mahan-mana iva svacham prasanna-salilāśayam. Tasa pitur vākyaṁ. In obedience to their father's command, they all went to the Pratīcīṁ direction, western direction, and went to do tapas. Then they saw samudram upavistīrnam, very vast lake. Narayana Saras they saw. Apashyansu mahatsarah mahan-mana iva svacham. It is so pure and peaceful and quiet, that river, like the mind of Mahatma. Mahan-mana iva svacham prasanna-salilāśayam. And the very place is giving the feeling of intense peace and bliss, like the heart of a Mahan. Appadi ultra comparison. Nīla-daktotpalamboja kallarendi-varakaram hamsa-sarasa-chakrakva कारण्डवनिकूजितं नीलरक्तोत्पलामोज कल्लारेन्दीवराकरं हंससारसचक्राक्व कारण्डवनिकूजितं मत्तभ्रमरसौस्वर्य पृष्ठरोमलताङ्ग्रिपं padma-kośa-rajo दिक्षु vikṣipat-pavanotsavam. Lotuses, various flowers are in that lake. Kallara and another kind of flowers. Indi varakaram, kallarendi varakaram, all kind of lilies are there. Hamsa sarasa chakra, various swans and chakravaka birds, karanda birds are all chirping over there. Matta brahmara sausvarya, there are a lot of brahmaras over there. Ishtaroma latangripam, there are trees and creepers over there. They are getting horripilation because the honeybees are all in the state of horripilation, getting so much makaranda, the pollen from the flowers and the nectar from the flower. What we get is the nectar, which is jūta from the honeybee. Only the insect, the bees get the fresh nectar from the flower first. Then after that we get their jūta. So avada enjoyed. Bhagavan has provided food for all living things he created. So the honeybees are all in a state of intoxication. See so many flowers and the pollen. Vatta brahmara sausvarya prishtaroma latangripam padma-kośa-rajo dikshu vikṣipat-pavanotsavam. And so the wind is also very fragrant, very beautiful place. Tatra gandharva-mākarnya divya-mārga-manoharam visismayu rāja-putrās mṛdaṅga-paṇavādy. Tatra gandharva-mākarnya divya-mārga-manoharam visismayu rāja-putrās mṛdaṅga-paṇavādy. Tahyeva sarastastasmāt nishkramandam sahanugam upagīyamanam amara-pravaraṁ vibhudānugaihi. Hearing sound of drums, Pracetas, in that place. Tatyeva sarastastasman nishkramandam sahanugam upagiyamaanam amara-pravaraṁ vibhudanukaihi. And then next shloka, our Lord Shiva is going to appear with all the Gandharvas and Devas. So, beautiful white form of Lord Shiva, but the throat is blue. tapta-hema-nikāyābhaṁ śiti-kaṇṭhaṁ tri-locanam prasāda-sumukhaṁ vikṣa pranēmur-jāta-kautukāḥ tapta-hema-nikāyābhaṁ śiti-kaṇṭhaṁ tri-locanam prasāda-sumukhaṁ vikṣa pranēmur-jāta-kautukāḥ. We'll read these three together. divya-mārga-manoharam visismyu rāja-putrās mṛdaṅga-paṇavādy tadyeva sarastastasman nishkramandam sahanugam upagiyamaanam amara-pravaraṁ vibhudanukaihi tapta-hema-nikāyābhaṁ śiti-kaṇṭhaṁ tri-locanam prasāda-sumukhaṁ vikṣya pranēmur-jāta-kautukāḥ. Suddenly heard beautiful musical instrument. Then mṛdaṅga, the drums are all playing. Then all the gods are coming there. Tatyeva sarastasman nishkramandam. With our Guruji comes means all the paricharak will be there. All the primary shishya will be there with him. They can never be alone. Like that, celebrities for Lord Shiva. So there will be retinue following him. So he is coming with entire retinue over there, and Gandharvas and Devas are there with him. Upagiyamaanam amara-pravaraṁ vibhudanukaihi tapta-hema-nikāyābhaṁ śiti-kaṇṭhaṁ tri-locanam. That's beautiful Lord Shiva. He is supposed to be tamasic nature. He is in the state of destruction, creation, sustenance and dissolution. Srila, Brahma is creation, Lord Vishnu is sustenance, our Lord Shiva is dissolution. The tamasic will be actually darker color, whereas we see in Kali Yuga, Krishna Bhagavan was born in dark complexion, our Lord Shiva is white. See the difference? Appo, Umbaraha, Rajavasi Mullikaji explained this. Our Lord Shiva loves to always chant Ramanama and Krishna Nama, and so always thinking of Krishna, 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 he became very fair. And Krishna loves always chants Shiva Nama, Rama worships Lord Shiva, and so thinking always of Shiva, 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 always our Krishna became dark color, it seems. And therefore our Lord Shiva, very golden complexion, but the throat is blue because he had the Kalakuta Vasha, and how he does seva to Bhagavan like that. And so he has tri-locanam, beautiful, lovely three eyes. Our Bhagavan is looking very happily with a compassionate smile at the prachetas, and immediately they are overcome with bliss inside and they do dandavat pranam. prasāda-sumukhaṁ vikṣya pranēmur-jāta-kautukāḥ tapta-hema-nikāyābhaṁ śiti-kaṇṭhaṁ tri-locanam prasāda-sumukhaṁ vikṣya pranēmur-jāta-kautukāḥ satān prapannārti-haro Bhagavan dharma-vatsalaḥ dharma-jñān śīla-sampannān prīta-prītānuvaca satān prapannārti-haro Bhagavan dharma-vatsalaḥ dharma-jñān śīla-sampannān prīta-prītānuvaca śrī-rudra uvāca यूयं वेदि सदा-पुत्रा विदितं वश्चिकीर्षितं अनुग्रहाय भद्रं वा एवं मे दर्शनं कृतं. Who have taken refuge in Lord Shiva, our Lord Shiva removes their suffering. Tatān prapannārti-haro Bhagavan dharma-vatsalaḥ. He is very compassionate to the people who are doing dharma. Dharma-jñān śīla-sampannān prīta-prītānuvaca. Because the prachetas are coming, obeying their father, he says, I am very pleased with your obedience and your righteous attitude. Therefore, I have come to bless you. Yūyam vedi sada-putra viditam vaschikirshitam anugrahaya bhadram va evam me darshanam kritam. Krishna bhakti panna when Lord Shiva's anugraha come, அது ரொம்ப ஒரு turning point ஒரு ஜம்பும் கிடைக்கிறது. I feel because in Narsi Mehta's story also this happened. Narsi Mehta is suffering in the home life with the bhabi always abusing him, little young Narsi Mehta. And then one day he was so thirsty, nobody gave him even water. He was forced to run away from the house, and he went to a dilapidated Shiva temple, and he just couldn't even get up. He was so tired and fell unconscious there. After 7 days, our Lord Shiva came. So Narsi Mehta, the turning point after the Lord Shiva darshan. And then Narsi Mehta is asking Lord Shiva, what boon you want? Narsi Mehta is asking Shiva, whatever you like best, you give. This boon, this way nobody has asked. Even Lord Shiva was in a fix how to help. And then he said, okay, I have to give you since you asked. And then he took Narsi Mehta to Rasa, right? And Rasa, our Krishna Radhe blessed Narsi Mehta, and see how Narsi Mehta came and spread Krishna Bhakti in Gujarat. See how they are always connected. Same way it happened in the and then he went to the assembly of Lord Shiva, where Shiva and Parvati are sitting, and Lord Shiva is giving upadesha to the jnanis. Chitraketu made parihasam of Lord Shiva, and because he was having mother in his lap and giving upadesha, Chitraketu did not understand, and then Parvati Mata gave shapa, and then he became Vritrasura. But next Janma he comes with so much Krishna Bhakti, and then he gives Atma-jnana Upadesha to Indra in the battlefield, and then Indra is killing him, but he attains Krishna. So like this, there is a turning point, there is a jump in the Bhakti when Shiva comes in our life. And so prachetas are going to be blessed the same way. The prachetas now, they will get anugraha, and then they will again become Krishna Bhakta and attain Bhagavan. So Shivaroda anugraha romba bhagyam. So our Lord Shiva, he says, I love Krishna Bhakta, so I came to bless you. Yuyam vedi shataputra vididam vaschikirshidam anugrahaya bhadrambha evam me darshanam kridam ya param brahma sakshat triguna jiva santitade bhagavantam vasudevam prapanna-sa-priyohime. Whoever is Krishna Bhakta, they are my favorite children. Ya param brahma sakshat triguna jiva santitade bhagavantam vasudeva prapanna-sa-priyohime. Swadharma-nishtah shata-janma-bhipuman pirinchata-meti tada-param-hima avyakridam bhagavato-da-vaishnavam padam yadaham vibhuda-kalatyaye. Swadharma-nishtah shata-janma. This is a very important shloka. Swadharma-nishtah shata-janma-bhipuman pirinchata-meti tada-param-hima avyakridam bhagavato-da-vaishnavam padam yadaham vibhuda-kalatyaye. Krishna, who is so sukshmam, who is above all the gunas of Prakriti, and who is the Parama Purusha, and the Bhagavan, who is Antaryami in our heart, the one who has surrendered to him wholeheartedly, they are my favorite. Lord Shiva is telling. See, Adanala, there is no Vedam between Shiva and Narayana. Then another shloka, even Mahans will quote in the pravachan. Swadharma-nishtah shata-janma-bhipuman, one who has been doing his swadharma for 100 janmas, swadharma correctly 100 janmas, he attained the status of Brahmaji. Pirinchata-meti. So to become every, like we see, there are many Brahmandas. We are in one Brahmanda. In that Brahmanda, there is a Vaikuntha Loka and Brahma Satya Loka and Swarga Loka and all earth, so forth. Okay. So in every Brahmanda, there will be one Brahmaji, one Narayana, one Shiva. Like that, there are many Brahmandas, and Lord Krishna is the head. That is how Bhagavatam is telling Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna controls countless Brahmandas. And the Brahma is a status. Okay, Brahma will keep changing after every kalpa, like that. So, Brahma status, okay, and the Brahma status, to get there, one has to have done Swadharma. Swadharma means, like we are studying in the other class, before there was Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. It is not to divide people, but it was created based on the qualities with which one has been born. So a person who is more peaceful by nature, who is more calm and contented by nature, will have Brahmanic qualities, and he will be giving and he will be studying like that. A person who is more Rajasic will have Kshatriya qualities. Person even more Rajasic will have trading business qualities. A person who is little bit on the lazier side, tamasic guna will be Shudra characteristic. They will be servant categoristic. If whoever is born in whichever ashrama, if they execute the duty in that ashrama without jumping to others, without getting confused, if they just do their work, if a person is born in the family of a butcher, if he does do just what his father taught him and does that, he will also attain moksha. If he is obedient and does other things, like that, does not matter what caste you are born. If you do correctly that duty, you will attain Bhagavan. It was simple like that. But the British all came and made confused everything, hodgepodge. So, if they had done their Swadharma correctly, for 100 Janma, they attain status of Brahmaji. A Brahma they will become in another time, another kalpa. And even better than that, if they are even more evolved, they will get Shiva's loka, Shiva's status. But now see, Avyakridam Bhagavadoda Vaishnavam Padam Yadaham Vibhuda Kalatyaye. The Vaishnava, the Bhakta, like who? Narsimita. They go direct to Vaikuntha Loka. They don't need all these stepping places. They directly pass all the Loka and attain Vaikuntha by merely being a servant of Sri Hari. The Vaishnava Bhakta, pure Vaishnava, like our Narsimita, like our Prahlada, like in the Kali Yuga, the Tukaram Maharaj, like beautiful Sant Bhaktas, they all have so much, surrendering to Sri Hari, Panduranga, and they directly attain Vaikuntha Loka. They don't need to do dharma, they are past all that. Andamari Bhakta Seva Adayara. You and I are most blessed. We got Bhagavata and we got Satsang and Katha. Just by hearing Katha, all our moham is getting destroyed day by day by hearing Katha. And we are getting purified and going to like a Kirtan state like Narsimata, continuous Kirtan, continuous Nama Japa. When the Nama is flowing continuously, you will only be happy. There is no other problem. And then you attain that directly, Vaikuntha Loka. That is why yesterday also we are telling, don't worry about Punya Papa anymore. Just keep chanting because we are already there. So, in the Bhagavata Vaishnavam and the status, Bhagavan jumps us to take us to that level, direct Vaikuntham. And so, our Pundanam, Bhakta Pundanam, just a Grihastha, and he does day and night, Guruvayurappan, surrender to Guruvayurappan, he attained Vaikuntha Loka and all the people near him attained, even the trees and all attained. So, Aduna Sri Hariyu, the greatness, Bhagavan giving Bhagavatam to us. Of course, this Bhagavatam is going to take us, and Lord Shiva also has come and blessed us today. So, that is why we are so fortunate to get Katha Shravanam. So, in the shloka, Mahan quoted, Swadharmanishtaha Shadajanma Vipuman Pirinchata Meri Tadaparam Hima Avyakridam Bhagavadoda Vaishnavam Padam Yadaham Vibhuda Kalatyaye. அதனால ஒரு வைஷ்ணவால பார்த்தா உடனே நமஸ்காரம். ஏதாவது சாது வர்றார், for GR Swami Satsanga, the old, do namaskara. Some Rajavasi come, saint come, do namaskara. From saint you can get instant blessing. Whenever you have chance to be true saint, Vaishnava saint who does Nama Kirtan Katha Shravan. Another story of Guruji will say in Bodhendra's story or something. We all come, the Bodhendra Swami only come to take Nama Siddhanta, and so he came to, his Guru sent him to another person, Lakshmi Narayana Swami something. On the Vitla, he's telling, the wife is opening the door and saying a sannyasi is standing outside or resting in our, outside. So the person that he's telling is the sannyasi chanting Nama. If so, we can open the door and talk. So sannyasi ashrama, if they are taken by choice, does not matter. Still they should do Nama and Katha. So this Nama and Katha is the Bhagavata Dharma for all of us. This is the path in Kali Yuga. For us, in the Bhagavatam only will take to Vaikuntha directly. They are example like Mutanam, they are example like Tukaram Maharaj. Vimana came for him and he ascended the Vimana in his Sharira. Tukaram Maharaj. Same for Pundanam. So, this is Guruvayurappan Bhakti, that's all. Just day and night Guruvayurappan, attain Vaikuntha. See? So, how much karuna, this Janma we have got, how blessed. Right? So, Swadharma Nishtaha, Shada Janma Vipuman, Virinchata Medi Tata Paramhimam, Avyakridam Bhagavadoda Vaishnavam, Padam Yadaham Vibhuda Kalatyaye, Ada Bhagavadayuyam, Priyastat Bhagavan Yada, Namad Bhagavatanam Cha, Preyan Anyosti Karhichitike, Ada Bhagavadayuyam, Priyasta Bhagavan Yada, Namad Bhagavatanam Cha, Preyan Anyosti Karhichiti, Idam Viviktam Japtavyam, Pavitram Mangalam Param, Nishreyasakaram Shapi, Shruyatam Tatvadami Vaha. Have mutual connection. Therefore, I shall give you a mantra, and you please listen attentively and chant it nicely with Shraddha. Idam, our Guruji says, when you chant Bhagavatam, you are chanting chapter of Dhruva, get into the shloka and be there. And you're chanting Dhruva went to do tapas, Dhruva did 6 month tapas, then Dhruva had darshan. You become that Dhruva, and then you chant the stuti. You have to become that person. When you read Prahlada, you become Prahlada. But sometimes I become Hiranyakashipu, kya kare? That also I have. But you have to remember, read Bhagavatam with Bhava. And the Kulashekara Alwal story also they will say, hearing Ramayana Katha, and then Ravana Yuddha, and then he becomes Rama and he is also fighting and killing like that, Bhakta become that person. And so which Bhava may be hidden in you, I don't know, which is hidden in me, I don't know, it will come. And so we have to read like that, not just something, put mind there, read mindfully. That's what Shiva is telling here. I shall teach you a mantra, listen attentively and chant nicely. Idam viviktam japtavyam pavitram mangalam param, nishreyasakaram chapi, ruyatam tatvadami vaha. Maitreya uvāca, Ityanukrosha Hridayam, Bhagavānahatam Shivaha, Padma-kośa-rajo rāja-putrās Narayana paro vacaha, Ityanukrosha Hridayam, Bhagavānahatam Shivaha, Padma-kośa-rajo rāja-putrās Narayana paro vacaha, Itam sātma-vidrujya, swastaye swastirastu me, Bhavadāradha-sāradham, Sarvasmātmane namaha, Namah Pankajanamāya, Bhuta Sukshmendriyatmane, Asudevaya Shandaya, Udastaya Swarocishe, Namah Pankajanamāya, Bhuta Sukshmendriyatmane, Asudevaya Shandaya, Udastaya Swarocishe, Namo Namo Aniruddhaya, Rishikeshendriyatmane, Namah Paramahamsaya, Purnaya Nivridatmane. तमद्भुतं बालकमम्बुजेक्षणं चतुर्भुजं शङ्खगदायुधायुधं श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मं गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीताम्बरं सान्द्रपयोधसौभगं महार्हवैडूर्यकिरीटकुण्डल वृषापरिष्वक्तसहस्रकुण्डलम् उद्दामकाञ्च्यङ्गदकङ्कणादिभिः विरोचमानं वसुदेवैक्षतः. I will tell one small thing which I already said once, but in this context it will click correctly. When I went to Guruji, I gave many people will give fruit, flower, what some offering we'll take. I took a little box of organic almond butter, one bottle small almond butter, and Guruji said, "What is this?" I said, "Almond butter." I said, "How to use it?" I said, "You can mix with milk and drink, Guruji." And then Guruji is looking, and then he reads all the ingredients and roasted almonds, and then whatever description was given in the box, like organic ingredient, some description was given. So to make almond butter, normally you have to India, it will be very difficult. I don't think it's even available yet. But in the US, we have a Vitamix. You can put the raw almond and then do with the mixie. You have a way of making it. But if you actually see the process, you have to put the almond in hot water, then peel the skin, and then nicely, smoothly grind it, and so forth. So much. First, even to normally almond will be very costly. When my mother-in-law, we were growing up, whenever there is festival, my mom would send us to Lakshmi store and buy 50 rupees kaju, 50 gram, whatever you get. Or 5 kaju irukkum adula, adu anniki they put in payasa and make. That's all we had. No one had cashew badam at home like that. But now, all plenty in USA. So that almond butter, when Guruji made one small comment when he saw, yeah, எவ்வளோ ஈஸியாக இருக்கு பார்த்தியா. அப்போ எனக்கு yes, it is your kripa, it is Guruji kripa. எவ்வளோ ஈஸியாக இருக்கு. What became, he says, see how it became easy. What became easy? By Bhagavata we got. By Bhagavata we are getting highest blessing, like we are getting Tukaram Maharaj's darshan in the class. We are getting, Kundanam's bhakti by hearing about bhakta again and again and again. Guruji is taking us there, and very soon he is giving this nama, which is going to take everyone to that level. Mere chanting of Bhagavan Nama, it is taking us to that level. In Kali Yuga, only it is possible, and only when you are in the correct Sangha. Just by chanting of Bhagavan Nama continuously. Our Bhuna Mami said how Periva, our Bhakta doing Rama Nama continuously. Nama alone is going to be very easy for us to do. No rules, no achara. You can eat food and do. You can, do anywhere in the car or house or wherever. There's no need to be pure. There's no need to be clean. If other people are talking inside, you can whisper Nama. By just chanting Nama, we are going to get that state which Prachetas had to do tapas for 10 crore years. They are going to chant, sit in the lake and do tapas and chant this mantra, then get darshan. For us, just chanting Mahamantra. See the greatness. So Guruji is giving that Nama Prachara. Everywhere, even when big Utsavams are going on, Radha Kalyanam is going on, suddenly Guruji will lips will keep moving, chanting Nama, continuous. Whatever is happening, he is always chanting Nama, forever, continuous, not a minute waste. So that Nama is alone enough in Kali Yuga. And our Guruji did Avatara to establish this path, Avatara Purusha. So that Nama is so easy, and it's going to take us where Prachetas are going to do tapas for 10,000 years in the lake. And we all do one day. I cannot do bath in the lake like Bhuvana Mami said. Manasa Ganga, she did the bath. I'm afraid how to get in the water. What if I slip and fall? And what my clothes will get wet? And no, I don't swim, etc. We don't do all this. But see, by chanting Nama far away in Atlanta, somewhere far away in Houston or Dallas, everywhere Bhakta going to attain Bhagavan. So Guruji is saying, "Eblo easy hai." See? So Bhagyam, we are all Bhagyashali. So just keep chanting Nama, and with that we'll meet next week. Samudram balagamakam jam shankaradyudayudam Srivatsalaksham galadhovigausam Hridayam sādhavaḥ Namarishwara Uddama
विरोचमानं वसुदेव इक्षत